Hello and welcome to the Harare Sports Club for an important Pool A match. Zimbabwe taking on India. Very important match this for both sides. A win for India will keep their hopes alive of entering the Super 6. A win for Zimbabwe will almost certainly make them qualify for the Super 6 stage. Now the teams for today's game, two pretty strong sides. India bringing back Ashish Nehra instead of Anil Kumble. As far as Zimbabwe are concerned, as a side packed with batsmen, they've also got Brian Murphy, the leg spinner, playing today. So Zimbabwe was the team that won the toss. Heat Streak decided to field first. Let's now join the action at the start of the Indian innings.
Here's the first ball of this very crucial clash. Off the mark, Virendra Sehwag and India. That's the first four for Sehwag. Right there in the slot. And generally, when he hits the ball, it comes at the middle of the bat. Made a nice sound on that occasion. Yet again, great timing on that occasion. Oh, could be some inside edge on this one. Tatenda Taibu. Oh no, it's called byes. So it hit nothing.
Oh, that's going to go for four as well. That's beautifully struck. Can't bowl there to him. That's nicely worked. That's going to run away. It's a long boundary. Huge chase on for Hondo. Just unable to get there though. Magnificently timed. Tendulkar's after the placement. Prepared to play the ball in the air like that. That's beautifully struck. Pull shot. Four more.
Two boundaries in that last over. And now Sehwag starts off with a boundary. So the Indians on a roll at the moment.
And here's the 50, just dabbed down to third man. Sachin Tendulkar, another one-day international 50. There's a nick, that'll be given out. It's well taken by Tatenda Taibu.
Saw the room, trying to run it down to third man. And the second time in succession, he's got out, caught behind, playing a similar shot. A very healthy edge and significant deflection. So you've got to say that was a good catch by young Tatenda Taibu. Nicely played by Tendulkar. It's another boundary.
Let's see if they carry on at that rate. That's nicely played. That's going to run away, and it's going to run away for four.
He's bowled him. Sachin Tendulkar. He's been the mainstay of India's innings. A delivery from ground flower that's gripped on the turf, turns, beat the outside edge and cannoned into the off stump of Sachin Tendulkar.
They know the value of that wicket. Fantastic delivery this from ground flower. Gave it a real rip. And Tendulkar comprehensively beaten here. Tried to work it, if anything, onto the leg side, picked the wrong line and hit off stump.
Catch!
Oh, just out of the reach of mid-wicket. In fact, he got his hands to it.
He's gone over the top this time. Is it going to go all the way? Yes, it does. A great shot that from Saurav Ganguly. Takes him on to 20.
And this is a glorious hit. Imran, it's gone all the way. It's gone over the rooftop. Have a look at this. Smack from the middle of the bat. And it's landed well past that roof that we have there. Right over the side screen. This is a big hit.
Last delivery from Blichnout. Oh, he's gone straight up. This may be out. He's streak under it. Yes, taken. Well, that's the end of the Indian skipper. Ganguly makes his way back. He score on 24. What a blow here. Zimbabwe once again bring the game back into their grasp.
But what he does is looks to play in the air. He's looking to chip it over mid-on. Gets the leading edge. And the ball just balloons in the air. Heat Streak is one of the safest catcher that you'll get. Got nicely underneath. A big wicket gone for 24. India 182 for 4.
Oh, there may be an outside edge here. Umpire shakes his head. That's another wicket. Well, it's all happening here for Zimbabwe. This time, Yuvraj Singh, unable to spend time at the wicket, brings up the 5th wicket for Zimbabwe.
It's got the left-hander onto the front foot. It's got him stretching, and I think he was playing for the spin, which wasn't there. Let's have a look. They are played inside the line. Tatenda Taibu takes another catch, and the wickets seem to be falling in twos for India. Yuvraj Singh gone for one.
That's well played, extremely well timed by Dravid. Nice start to the over. He goes for the big gun. It's a good straight hit for 6. That's a good strike.
Very clean strike by Mohammad Kais. Never a fielder there. Looking for a space to hit, that's it.
Now this is going to be close. The finger goes up. Now the question to be asked was there any need for it?
4 off the first ball, 6 off the next one, and the third ball right up there in that hole at the stumps. He misses. That's going to hit middle stump. Trying to hit that onto the leg side again and get 4. His time's up, says Ashoka De Silva, and Douglas Hondo very happy to see that.
Down the track, in the air. Question to be asked is who's going to come underneath it. That is brilliantly taken. Brian Murphy made it look so easy.
It was going to be a collision from up here. Craig Wishart came from mid-wicket. He came from a wide mid-off for cover position. He's run a long way, Brian Murphy. Eyes fixed on the ball. You see the 2 players there, eyes on the ball. Wishart was never going to get there. Only with the dive he might have, but Brian Murphy, fantastic catch. Harbhajan goes for 3. India 234 for 7.
He didn't quite get hold of it. He'll still look to run 2 and should get it comfortably. So the Indian innings comes to an end. After 50 overs, India 255 for 7. So the target now for Zimbabwe when they come out to bat will be 256 runs. They've got 50 overs to get it. Let's see how they go about their run chase. That's through him. Outside edge taken. That was a quick delivery. So Srinath bang on target.
Feet had gone absolutely nowhere for Mark Vermeulen. Played this from the crease, a little bit of bounce with the new ball. Just a little hint of a wayward movement, and the classic dismissal effected in the first over.
Well, that's where he likes the ball. Given width outside the off stump. He's not quite timed it, but he'll still get a boundary. That's something you don't see too often, Tendulkar diving.
Oh, Bolden's played on. Well, there's the breakthrough. Disciplined bowling from Srinath, and eventually that consistency paid off. The first or second wicket now for Zimbabwe to go down.
And as you said, it's because of the line that Srinath has been bowling to him. Hardly any room. So he was trying to find some room to play the shot, get the scoreboard ticking inside edge onto the stumps. And the man who got the highest score for Zimbabwe in the last match has been dismissed. He's gone for 12, and Zimbabwe 23 for 2. Just short, or did it carry? Harbhajan Singh is the fielder.
This just carried. Didn't quite get hold of it. You see coming off the poor angle. Yeah, he could have got, could have held on to that. He'll be disappointed.
He's bowled him behind his legs. This is a big wicket.
We did say something was going to happen. We didn't expect it to happen in this way. Andy Flower just going back to play. Regulation shot in his book. Just go back and guide that into the gap on the leg side. Misses the ball. This one turns a bit. Hits the stumps and he's bowled. He thinks he's got some contact on it and is going off for a run. Very surprised.
That's firmly struck. He might have just got his hands to it. Ashish Nehra. But that has got enough bat on it to reach the boundary.
There's the big one. He's gone over the top. This may well be out. Harbhajan Singh underneath, and he's taken it. Very, very good catch. Ganguly absolutely delighted. He knows he needed the big wicket. And that's the second Flower brother Grant, and this time it has to make his way back.
And it's short of a length. Difficult to get the pace you need off the bat. This was in the air for a long time. It's beautifully judged by Harbhajan Singh. He had to make 20 or so yards running backwards, but he never looked in difficulty with it. Grant Flower has become another victim of this innings. Zimbabwe struggling now. 83 for 4.
A full shot, that's gone in the air, and that's out. Well. 2 wickets in 2 deliveries for the Indian captain. He absolutely delighted. Good catch in the outfield, Ajit Agaka.
This one is a loose delivery. Dropped it short. Ebram hasn't even thought about rolling the wrists. He hasn't thought about placement, and he's hit it straight at the fielder. And really, 2 wickets in a row at this stage for Zimbabwe is going to be costly.
It's up in the air, it's gone high, catchable. There's a fielder getting under that one, takes it comfortably. Dinesh Monga is the man in the deep. Saurav Ganguly has picked up his 3rd wicket.
2.3 overs and he's got 3 wickets. Andy Blicknote trying to flick this onto the leg side, trying to get a boundary, only succeeding it, hitting it way up into the air. Ongia having to run around a long way. Look how happy he is. He's certainly done the job today.
Oh, there's some runs here. I think it's Yuvraj Singh who was just backing in from that position inside the circle on the leg side for welcome runs for Zimbabwe. Gone for the cut and it's been taken by Zahir Khan. This is a brilliant catch. He's a left-hander, mind you, and he's gone to the wrong side to take this very, very good catch.
On this occasion, Guy Whittle going for the cut shot, a little bit short from Virender Sehwag. Whittle trying to pierce that offside field. Look at that, what a catch. Diving to his right. Zahir Khan completes a very, very good catch. How happy is he? He knows how important this game has been.
In the air and taken. A big man getting out to a soft dismissal.
And he went about it the wrong way here. It cost him his wicket. Always anticipating, and that suddenly just bounced on him. Comfortable catch there for Mohammed Kaif. That short, fine legs.
Bowled him. Zimbabwe lose their 9th wicket.
Well, Brian Murphy just never looked happy with the pace of Zahir Khan. He's been beaten time and again, and this one's just gone right through him. Trying to hit the ball through the leg side. It's taken off with the angle of the delivery. And that's cleaned up. Zahir Khan has finished it off for India. The agony's over for Zimbabwe. It's
Zahir Khan has bowled well today. He gets his 2nd wicket, a good delivery. Pitches on about middle, beats the outside edge and crashes into the off stump.
So good performance by India to bowl out Zimbabwe for 172. The Indian bowling was first class. So that's the story of the day. After 50 overs, India made 255 for 7. They bowled out Zimbabwe for 172. India winning by 83 runs. Sachin Tendulkar for his 81 was the man of the match. Indian captain was even more delighted.
Yeah, this was an important game for us, considering that they got 2 points from England. So we had to win this game. But obviously, there's pressure when you play international cricket. Obviously, it's such a big tournament. But I thought the reactions were a bit too much after the loss against Australia, because it was just early part of the World Cup. But all said and done, we played well today.